and welcome to the Herwoodian Crafter channel. I'm Jutta, I'm coming to you from Tampere, Finland, and this video will be about some knitting of the festival yarn I bought in the start of July. At the beginning of July there was the Jyväskylä Knit Fest, and I bought a souvenir skein of yarn, which looks like this caked up. This is Ikke Yarn's BFL sock. The colorway name is Deadpool, and I bought it. Well, first I was drawn to the color in general, and then I saw the name tag, and then I saw it was BFL, so of course it had to come with me. Now that the sock is over for me, there's still the stage 6 is going on right now, but I'm not taking part in it. So I'm doing a palette cleanser type of project from this, and I started it yesterday. So this is what I got started, or what I got knit up. This is yesterday's amount of work. So it does, well, it's Deadpool yarn, so I think it's quite fitting that it kind of pools, but it does this really, I really like this, and it does this spiral thing. Yeah, you get the point. This is going to be a hat for me for the winter. I did debate on doing something very special pattern wise, but due to economic restrictions right now, I'm going for free downloads and things that I think I will use quite a lot. So a hat for the winter. I'm using the Sockmatician's Invizi-Crown pattern as a base, but I'm using smaller needles, so since this is a free pattern, I can tell you that the pattern, well, you would find out anyways, even if it was a paid for pattern, but the pattern specifies to use 3.75mm needles, and I'm using 3mm needles, so quite a bit smaller, just because this is how I've done it before. I've done this pattern I think 2 times before, and I like that. It's quite a good fabric, I think, and it doesn't become so slouchy as it is in the pattern, so I really like that. It's still slouchy, but it's not incredibly slouchy. I'm modifying it a little bit by doing these kind of welts to the back. So basically I'm for 50 stitches to what I think will be the back. I'm doing 50 stitches of first 5 rows of knit stitches, and then 5 rows of purl stitches, and 5 of knit, and so on. So that creates this kind of welt, and it will kind of, yeah, you probably get it. I hope you do. And if you don't, you will soon see a video clip where I show off this, because I don't think I'm already the pattern says about that I think I've done the same before, so I know the length is quite good, where the stocking stitch part is 60 rows high, and I'm already, I think, somewhere around 35 rows. And then I was thinking that maybe I might do some cross stitching on here to do the kind of comic book style Deadpool eye some sort of thing there, because I've done cross stitching on one other Invisu-Crown hat. I have shown it. I think it was in the very beginning of my podcast episodes, but it was a yellow hat with that had an Hufflepuff crest on it, and I really liked how that looks, so I might do that with this as well. And I'm aiming to get a hat and a cowl, so this is the Invisu-Crown pattern as a base for this, and then I'm going to be using the sockhead hat, the sockhead cowl pattern, which is also free Ravelry download pattern. Yeah, so because I know that this takes less than 50 grams, so I will be getting a cowl. It doesn't need to be a long cowl, but some sort of a cowl from it, and this will be something for my winter wardrobe. And I really this does feel, because the previous hats I've done from Vilkolan Arvetta Superwash Merino yarn, so that it feels softer. So this is I think I haven't used BFL very many times yet, so this it doesn't feel scratchy, but it feels somehow kind of rougher, which is fair for I don't think BFL is actually known as a very kind of luxurious, soft and luxurious yarn in the same way as merino tends to be, but it doesn't feel scratchy, and I'm sure it will be very warm and lovely. So yeah, I'm gonna get going with this. Might not take very many days to get this. I'm hoping it won't take very many days, but I've often thought that I think this will be done quite soon, and then yeah, I'm so wrong. But yeah, see you in a bit. I'm done. I didn't get any kind of progress videos about the cowl, but it was really quite uneventful. So here's the hat. Here are the welts. As you can see, I did I think I mentioned that I wanted to cross stitch Deadpool face. I know it doesn't. The texture on the red is what gives it away, but otherwise it doesn't stand out. But I don't mind that. I really like doing it. And I also haven't cut off the white yarn yet, because I have an idea of maybe adding some reflective yarn, even though I know that doesn't help a lot during the dark times in Finland, when the winter and fall begin to kind of, when the evenings get really dark. It doesn't help an awful lot, but it doesn't hurt. So that's still to be done. I'm going to add them onto the white parts of the eyes, so that hasn't been cut off yet, but it's finished. And then here's the cowl. So it's a lot shorter than what's said in the pattern, because the pattern is done with 100 grams, and I did what I had left of this. I had 66 grams left of the yarn once I had finished the hat. And since it's a free pattern on Ravelry, I can tell you that it has 160 stitches, and the hat had 128, so not a lot of tip difference, but it makes a big difference on how it stripes up. I have 15 rows of ribbing on both sides. After the bottom ribbing, I measured how much my yarn ball weighed, and then I did the stockinette part until I had just about the same amount left for the top rib. This I think is something like 65 rows, and then another 15 up here, and this is what I have left. This is 8 grams, and I'm not sure if I'm ever going to use this, but this is a lovely kind of memento of this project, and it's still really pretty, and I like it. So I'll just show what they look like worn. Just do a little bit of styling for myself, just a quick braid, which I usually do if I have my head down and wear a hat. Let's put it over here, and then we'll either have it like this, so a little bit of the hair is showing, and what it was peeking out here. Then I might have my headphones on, like so. That kind of hides the Deadpool away, but who cares? It's mainly for me anyways. Or then if it's really actually quite cold, I might just tug it down lower, which makes the Deadpool a little bit more prominent. And then there's no kind of proper slouch, the will take care of that. And it's a lovely bright colour for the darker months, so it's really not a good idea to wear a lot of dark colours when there's no snow on the ground. So this is a little bit of brighter colour, so just that little bit less likely to get hit by a car, which is always a bonus. And I think that I will probably, especially this one, I will probably wear a lot while I'm going out for walks or something like that, which I try to do every now and again. But yeah, I'm just very happy. And another thing that I got to kind of what's the word? I updated is the word I was looking for. Updated my my stash busting efforts, and I am very happy to tell you that as of now, my yarn stash is 87 grams on the minus side, so I have 87 grams less stash to as compared to when I restarted these calculations. I do have some yarn coming in, but that's for a sweater for my sister's partner. So those have a specific purpose. I do kind of I'm really kind of wanting to start a new sweater pattern, but I need to hold off because I have so many projects going on right now, so I need to finish a few of those before I start anything new. I do like the projects I have going on, but still the itch to start something new is quite strong. But I just need to restrain myself. I need to learn how to do that. So yeah. I'm still aiming to have maybe well, let's say this way, that I'm aiming for not having more than a month between uploads. If I get something done quicker, I try to upload them quicker, but other than that, I'm not promising that I'm going to be making doing uploads in a faster pace than just once a month. But still, I have a little bit of hope that maybe every 2 weeks, if I'm very good, I will get this uploaded so that you have this video to view on next Monday, which will have only 1 week between uploads. But I'm not counting on that being a very regular thing. But if it were, it would be awesome. But I don't trust myself with that. But anyways, thanks for joining me for this video. I hope you liked it. If you did, feel free to press the like button. If you haven't already, you might consider subscribing to my channel, just to keep up with when I upload new videos, because unfortunately I don't have a very regular schedule right now, even though I want to. But if you do, if you don't, I'm so happy you joined me. Thank you for that, and until I see you next time, I hope you have a very lovely time crafting. Bye bye.